Hello everybody and welcome back to the League of Legends. Today we were playing Supp Work Kindred, and we shall see if Supp Work Kindred can actually be a thing in at least low ranking plays such as we play. So I'm going to go ahead and test her out and such. I could go ahead and select something. I have no idea who I'm going to select, so I'll leave that up to now. And I'd say probably the best thing to go for would be Mounting Dread, which is my slow, which will kind of, be useful. It's a 70% movement speed slow for 1 second. We have to see where the Rengar goes. It looks like he's going towards the Gromp, so that's where we shall leash it for him. That's definitely where we should leash it for him. But let's go over the teams all at it. We have a top Vladimir, Jungle Rengar, mid Fizz, ADC Sivir, and support Kindred. So let's, oh wait, what? He's going somewhere completely different. I was like, whoa, where's Rengar going? So I'm guessing it's something like this. I don't know. Yeah, something like this. Top Sejuani. Oh no, with teleport I'm guessing Blitzcrank's top and she has exhaust. I saw exhaust and slot maybe, but I'm like, we have Blitzcrank. Wait, no, it's Blitzcrank top. Or at least that's my guess. We have top Blitzcrank, a Jungle Kindred, mid Akali, ADC Varus, and support Sejuani. So we shall definitely see how this goes down. We shall definitely see how this goes down. And I'm going to go ahead and do something, maybe try to play a bit of a trick on them. I'm going to mark Blitzcrank as my first mark. Make it seem that maybe, just maybe, we're trying to do something with the Blitzcrank. Maybe try to ambush him at level 1. I have no idea, to be honest. So let's see. I think Lamb looks really cool. Wolf, I don't like the whole idea of him just being ahead, to be honest. Who wants to be just ahead? I mean, I would mark our own lane, but I feel like, we're not going to be able to go super aggressive in the very beginning. So here's my question for you guys, just real quick. How would you guys build support Kindred if you had to play it? That's my honest question. You know what I like about Kindred is, there's not a lot of people in this game who use bows. There's archers who use crossbows, but you don't really have this whole meaningful bow-archer relationship with the bow. There's only Ashe and Varus, and now Kindred, and, Kindred looks sweet. I love the way she walks. She's very, very elegant and graceful. I'm going to go ahead and slow him down, get some damage off. And Sivir didn't do anything to help. I guess, that's what to be expected from solo queue. It's like, oh, yeah, you wanted some help? And I have no idea how Kindred is going to gank. There's all your ward there. I'm actually going to put one in the river, or the tri-bush. I mean, not the river, my bad. Don't even know what I'm trying to say. So I'd say the biggest threat here right now would be the fact that they have Varus' ranged poke. In the other game with Lux the other day, we did play against Varus, so, we kind of get the idea. Wolf, I want you to attack the Varus. Okay, so the Sejuani's going to jump in. So I'm going to go ahead and slow it down, see if we can't get some good damage off here. I do have my heal in case we ever need to blast it, but I'm thinking, we're safe for now. I think that it would have been better if we got the Varus low. So she's going to flash after she gets exhausted. I'm actually going to go ahead and slow down our teammate there. But, oh, wow, Varus is super low. So I managed to use my heal and save the Sivir's life because she was so low, and I went ahead and slowed down the Varus. So I think I managed to do a pretty good job saving the life of our teammates. And who knows, we almost took down Varus. Though he's going to try to poke us down, which isn't too big of a deal at the moment considering the fact that he is pretty low. And I'm not going to be able to farm any of this, am I? It would be nice if I could, but I mean, my attacks do less than nothing, to be honest. And it's been 4 minutes. If you guys don't know, from what I've heard, I mean, I've seen it while it's on the PBE, but apparently every 4 minutes you're supposed to be able to switch it. Not completely sure if that's how it is, but okay, so Fizz is here. Sadly, I didn't move or mobilize myself a bit sooner. Gonna go ahead and slow him down. Sadly, there's not much we can do. Fizz, I guess he wants to give the Fizz blue buff, but Fizz had already back, so that kind of stinks. But I guess, Fizz is more concerned with saving mid lane, which is all good and dandy. I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, that doesn't increase my slow, it increases the damage. So I might have to, I increased it without thought, but perhaps it'll be better to go ahead and forward move and increase some other things. Okay, so she's definitely somewhere, I was going to say she was in the bush, but she isn't anymore. I'm going to get slowed here, but it doesn't matter. We're getting some decent poke off on the Varus, which is pretty nice. So our Sivir's getting quite close, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for the Varus. Gonna go ahead and try to keep the... dang it, she's too far away. But Sejuani, like, this is actually similar to a few things that I already know, such as Naru's passive on his W and the passive on Vayne's W, which every third attack it does a lot of extra damage, which is why the third auto attack always does a good amount of damage. So it's definitely going to be my go-to in a battle if I keep leveling, and I have no idea. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know, if I move around a lot at 100 stacks, I get a self-heal by attacking a minion, so you know it's going to be good to get those self-heals. So I'm gonna go back when I get to 800 gold for the extra warding, because I don't have that much in the ward department. It seems like since they were pretty low, at least the Varus and the Sejuani, I guess they were both low. The Varus, I would say he's probably was the lower of the two, but I mean, other than that, it's not too bad. I know it seems like I don't heal myself unless I need it, which is pretty handy. And Fizz went ahead and took the Kindred, so if hopefully yeah, Kali seems to be going towards him, but now, he doesn't really care. Okay, I'm gonna probably not want to be in this area. She's gonna jump over the wall at me, which is a bit weird in my opinion, because I'm gonna go ahead and slow her down, get off quite a bit of damage, which is pretty nice. And I think we're gonna be able to get a kill off, or not. She's gonna flash, but we almost killed the enemy, whatever. And I'm gonna say, I don't know which one's gonna be best. I'd say probably getting the cooldown lowered on my E would be best, so I'm gonna say good job, because that was pretty good. We almost got Silver. I mean, it might have been a trade, but it seems like no one was interested in really going for that final execute. Good job, Kin. I'm gonna be like heart, because it's nice to be told you did a good job, especially when I'm not sure how good I can do as Kindred support. But right now she's doing pretty fine. We're actually able to go really aggressive. Right now I'd say that's probably because we have such an overwhelming presence. We're very, very damaging. And apparently the Sejuani didn't go back, but I mean, we're level 5 already, so it's like we didn't have to worry too much about going back, because we did have a lot of damage on our side. Then we get some damage on our turret now, if the Varus focuses them, and the Silver's doing the right thing. When your enemies try to push tower, it's best to clear the minion, so they'll be forced to back, or get tower shots on them, which is probably the best way to go, in my opinion. So it's 70% slow for 1 second. It's not increasing the duration or whatever to level it up. I mean, it's still a good spell, so I think that's pretty good. And we have wards there, so they have to be very careful. We're going to go ahead and try to keep the wave beyond, like, the turret, so it's not going to start taking turret damage. And I'm going to go ahead and mark Sejuani for death, just to give her a little bit more to worry about. I know, honestly, it might be better to let them ease it in, but I'm going to use my mark for pressure to say that Sejuani is at Kindred. Yeah, gonna question mark. Why is Blitz next to your name? Oh. My passive... But now it's Sejuani. That's next to my name. I'm actually going to go ahead and start moving this all around. Just get some wards out. And try to stick towards my teammate. Going to get a bit of damage off there on me. Oh, yeah. Going to go ahead and return a bit of that damage. And I'd say my best source of, like, fighting back, especially when we're in a corner like this, is using my W to get off as much damage as possible. I'm going to go ahead and jump. Going to give him a bit of slow. I mean, I'm not too afraid because I do have my heal. Can I bait that? Yeah, I managed to bait. I was hoping he would flash, especially after his Q if he didn't kill me. So I managed to heal myself, which pretty much negated all the damage of his Q. He wants me to fall back, I understand. I understand that, but I kind of want to see if I can't help a bit more, because right now I just kind of went in and died. Well, didn't die, but I got really close. Okay, I get it. You want me to leave? No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, I guess, that is a decent plan. And I'm going to go ahead, since I was looking at my E and I'm like, oh dang, 70 mana, that's a lot. So I wanted to get a mana potion, just so I can kind of like, better, restore my own mana when I need it. Okay, Rengar might be dead. Does he have his ultimate? Okay, so he ran towards the Blitzcrank and the Blitzcrank pulled him. Not much you could do there. Hopefully that the Vlad is going to get out. But that's uncertain to whether or not it's going to happen. But he might be able to survive long enough if the Fizz can save him. He's fighting back using his spells to give him some more health. And I was walking right into the Varus. Seems like Sejuani either backed off really far or just backed in general. Either way, I'm going to call MIA on the Sejuani. And Fizz is going pretty ham for the Kindred, so he should be very careful. Well, never mind. I'm gonna say they're back. So yeah, this is gonna be a very delicate situation here. Now that Sejuani has an ultimate, we gotta be really careful here. We gotta be extra careful. Wrecked, small, son. Oh, what? I have no idea. I guess they're talking about how he killed Vlad, or maybe he's saying about juking. I have no idea if it would be a good idea to go aggressively onto them, considering that I don't have too much on the initiation department, while Sejuani has it all. So she went ahead and ulted. I want to stay away from the Sejuani now. I don't want to be bunched up, because that would just be bad. Gonna go ahead and jump. Like, the thing is, if we're close to each other, she could get a stun off on both of us, which would be just very bad, because that would give them a lot of free attacks on us. And it seems like Blitzcrank is going at it again with the Vlad. I'm not sure why Vlad is, like, seemingly just continuously backing off. I feel like he should be the one with the advantage in a fight there. So I don't know, I can't reactivate my W. I was thinking that since it's shining all that I could reactivate it, but it doesn't reactivate. Just in case any of you were wondering that too. Just in case. I doubt any of you are wondering it. You probably read up a bit more. I mean, I've read up on her abilities, but the thing is, this could have always been a bit changed from the time on PBE and such. And now Scuttle Crab is our target, I guess. And because they can't be directly on each other, I was just a little bit to the side. What are those Kindred things on the map? Bonus for me if I kill them. Just gonna say that now. Just let our teammate know. They might as well know what we need to do with those if we ever go ahead and get them. Because I mean, as a support, why are they stuck in one place though? It's Scuttle Crab at the moment. So okay, Sivir. I was kind of distracted and typing. Dang, I'm gonna go ahead and try not to stick next to this Sivir because we of course don't want to get caught out in that. The thing is, I could probably do a good bait there, but it would have to be really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and say we should probably go attack them. I want to use my ultimate to save the Sivir's life and get them low enough that we can defeat them. So I'm going to go ahead and say it would have been better if the Sivir was close by. And yeah, that didn't really work out too well in my favor because, you know, the Sivir didn't really help too much. Sivir, I was panging. My bad. I was hoping to catch the Varus. That's why I was continually pinging him. I was hoping that the Sivir would join me and get pretty close to the opponent, but that didn't really happen, so that's pretty bad. And it seems like, you know, the Vlad is gonna die because he got a little bit too close to the tower, which didn't seem too necessary to me. I'm gonna go ahead and get not Butamo, but I don't need that yet. Let's see. First item I should get would be trying to think of what it's called, but I know what it's built out of. So let's see. Yeah, I want to go ahead and start getting the Bilgewater Cutlass so I can get that slow off of it. Well, you know, just more slows for me. I know you're wondering who I am. So let's see, this definitely has to be, I guess, a kind of surprise at the end. It will leave things, like, unable to get below 10% health, which will be very helpful indeed. But the thing is, unless we catch him off surprise, it's not going to be able to go to its full potential. Right now our team is winning, but I think that's because of our other teammates. We're not really doing too much. Virus got 2 kills in that last fight, so that's pretty bad on our part. We let them get too many kills, and it seems like everyone's going mid lane right now, so I might want to migrate toward mid lane, but it seems like that the Sivir wants to push tower a bit, which would also be pretty good considering the fact that they managed to take tower off of us. So the minions are going to get in the way of this. Sadly, you know, Wolf's still going to help me take the minions down so we can continue to push a bit more. I'm going to just keep calling MIA. It seems like bot lane is just disappeared into thin air. Nope, here they're back. I want to try to get close enough for my slow. And she's going to go ahead and ult. I'm going to go ahead and heal. Dang it, I don't have my... dang it, my ult wasn't up yet. And we got aggressive too early, and... the ultimate. What happened? Yeah, she was able to get her ult off. I didn't have mana. Said jolt. Said jolt rape. Said jolt destroyed us. Sadly, I couldn't do much. If I had my ultimate, that would have been a really good situation for us. It would have allowed us to get them low enough. But we need to be a lot stronger right now, because right now Varus is 4-0. So yeah, that's probably the worst case for us right now. We really have to do something really good here, because right now, me and Civil are pretty much meaningless in the bot lane. We were doing like decent in the beginning, but after that, like, not a lot of good happened. So yeah, okay, good. We managed to kill the Blitzcrank, which is pretty nice. Sadly, there's not much else we can do here. I'm gonna go ahead and target the Varus. Let him know we want him dead. We want to shoot his head off. So she's gonna manage to get off some damage on us. But right now we have our ultimate, so if we can return some of that damage, it'll be all okay. Okay, hopefully okay. Fizz is probably not gonna turn around, so I'm probably dead here. And wow, everyone's here. So I'm gonna go ahead and ult myself, jump over the wall, but they're gonna follow me. Sadly, that's the case. That Fizz got caught out and I couldn't really save him, and because Fizz got caught out, I was pretty much by myself because I wanted to get close enough to ult him, but he just kept running away. We have to give it to you. What? Fizz! Fizz, why'd you not run towards me? I had ult. I feel like if Fizz ran towards me, we might have been able to take the Varus out or take someone out at the very least, which would have been a very good thing for us. But he kind of just ran in the opposite direction, which didn't allow him to survive, sadly enough. But if he ran towards me, we could have probably killed the Varus and probably set up something really nice there. Because Fizz wouldn't have been able to fall below a certain amount of health, which would have given him a lot of strength. And now they're getting caught out again, it seems, by the Sejuani ult, which is always a pain, the Sejuani ult, but it seems like just through pure damage, Vlad has forced them off. So we should probably be focusing the... Yeah, Kindred. Okay, so I managed to get some assists in there. And Blitzcrank is coming from behind. I say we go ahead and take him out. And he's going to get slowed down eventually, so it's no problem whatsoever. We're going to try to go ahead and jump over the wall here, just to, you know, pull off some cool moves. He's actually probably going to try to execute himself, which is a pain, but Fizz should be able to take him out. He's not going to be able to get out of this without taking some hums away, so I'm going to say a good job. Sadly, I was hoping I could catch him by jumping over the wall, but it seems like he had plans to execute himself. But, you know, that would have been a nice assist. I need to get fed. Hopefully I can help the you know, Sivir get fed. Okay, so she went invisible, so that shows she wasn't able to die. So let's see. Okay, so Fizz got caught out there. Gonna go ahead and try to slow them down. Do a lot of damage there. Get off my jump. I have a few seconds to my ultimate, so we could probably make some good plays here if we're careful. If we're careful, we can make some pretty good plays here. But it all depends on a lot of the situation. If I can get close enough to go ahead and get my ult off. So I'm going to go ahead and run away. Try to bait underneath the tower a bit. Okay, I'm going to die to a Q. So apparently I was hoping the Vlad would help me a bit more, but he really didn't. It would have been nice if he did. I mean, it's not like he did a bad job. I was just hoping that he would follow my pings, but like I said, we're a solo queue team, so, you know, it's not like it's going too well. And Varus, who I was targeting for, died. So let's see, did I get a proc on my Q? Their attacks deal 1% of the 1.25% of the enemy's core health is bonus physical damage. So I only have one stack, which pretty much makes it useless. I mean, maybe if I was jungler, I could get off more stacks. And, oh man, I probably shouldn't have been going for this, since I just want the slow effect. I'm going to start going for the Frozen Mallet, which if you guys do not know at all, it will give me, well, not only bonus health, it will allow me to get off a slow once I get the whole thing, which will be a very nice addition to my moveset. I'm actually going to go ahead and switch these up a bit, so I can get the, since This one here is automatically, if I auto attack them, they'll get slowed. This one isn't active. I like having my actives on 2 and 3 the most. And I'm not gonna wait until I have enough for the pickaxe, but you know, whatever. Hopefully, yeah, I'm 0-4 and 5, so hopefully I'm doing a bit better in the team fighting phase with my ultimate. Hopefully I can do a bit better towards this whole end goal. But I'm saying I did a pretty bad job in lane, so I'm hoping we can kind of pull that around. And I don't know if I'll be able to save this turret at all. Gonna dodge that because that was obvious. It was a little bit too obvious. So they're gonna go ahead and fizz ult. Not much we can actually do there, sadly. It's not much we can actually do. And he's gonna continue off and throw out a barrage of attacks, which is always annoying, which is one of the reasons I really don't like Varus. Because he can throw out so many of his Qs that he can just kind of whittle you down. For this Crank, you gotta try to be less obvious. Sadly, I don't have my ultimate at the moment. Dang. There's not much I can do to save him if he gets too caught out. But yeah, I'm throwing down my wolf here to kind of help us protect the turret, which will be pretty nice. And my ultimate isn't up. I don't think there was much I could do to actually save him. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my thing here. Try to stay within my abilities range. And I didn't have Vlad. Why didn't you go for the... Come on, Vlad. You gotta be a team player. I threw down my ultimate. We weren't gonna die. You could have done. Don't focus, tank. Well, I mean, dude, she was the only one close, and she was gonna die if Vlad focused her. Because, I mean, like, right there and then, Vlad really didn't do much in terms of focusing. I was the only one really facing her. Vlad was kind of very hesitant. I'm not saying, like, he didn't do a good job, but he was just too hesitant in that fight. Like, I was hoping he would have gone in with me, kind of, like, made use of the fact that I was only going to have a certain amount of time to go ahead and survive. Unless, you know, we got a kill there. And I didn't even get the assist for any of those kills, which kind of make me sad. We almost got the Sejuani, but I was hoping Vlad would focus a little more, because, I mean, with how little health she had, if Vlad kind of threw off any kind of spell, she probably would have been dead, in my opinion. And, I mean, if I left my ultimate, I would have died. Fizz, stop going for Dragon. We don't have a vision around it, so they could easily steal it. I'm not going to help right now, because I don't want to make it look like I'm going to help. Because the minion's going to have vision for a while. They have a ward there, so we got to be very careful. Come on, Fizz. That was selfish. To be honest, I say, like, we have no real teamwork here. They didn't really do much to help us. I mean, now they're working together. But, like, Vlad is just so busy running away that he's not doing. Vlad. No, Fizz. You're bad. You don't Dragon without vision. Because you did that, we got caught out. To be honest, that's what happened. Like, he kept pinging for us to go there, and as soon as we started walking towards Dragon, we walked into enemies because there was no vision. Because Fizz kept asking for help. To be honest, and I mean, Vlad, because you didn't come to begin with. Because we didn't know where they were. Dude, there's no justifying that. Like, you guys, what do you think? Tell me down in the comments below. If we went faster, would he have gotten Dragon out alive? Your fault, support. Oh yeah, it's my fault because you're going 6-5. I mean, sure we didn't do a lot in lane, but I mean, you ganked when we didn't need it. There's a ward here, by the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. What? That didn't take it out. So yeah, I feel like we have a good chance at winning here. We just have to be gonna go ahead and ult the Rengu. So as long as he's in our circle. And the funny thing is that the Blitzcrank left it, which was pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them take it. I don't want to steal any more kills, so I'm gonna say a good job. They couldn't even start. Sorry, team. Kindred is Bay. Gonna give him a heart because, you know, I'm Bay apparently. I don't know exactly why you're doing this, considering everything. You probably should have just ran. You probably should have just ran. I probably should have just left you. It said there was a problem with my graphics card. There wasn't, lol. It's fine, Sivir. I'm still having fun. And that's what's important. So, I mean, like, I'm not going to blame the Sivir if she had some technical problems. And, I mean, overall, I feel like, you know, as long as we have fun, that's the most important thing. I just feel like our team is working together as a team, and when Fizz starts going ahead, come on, and starts coursing, like, there was stars there. Whether or not he put the asterisk there or not, I cannot tell. Or if I have it on child, whatever, I don't know. If I have it blocked. But, I mean, honestly, you can't go ahead and just, like, you know, he did that, either, you know, try to curse, or he tried to make it seem like, oh, make it known, like, you can't just be mean to people. I mean, sure, maybe we're not doing a good job, but this is my, let's say, maybe this is my first game Kindred, which it is. I haven't played Kindred ever before. I didn't even get a chance to play on the PvE because nobody wanted to. Ward, Kindred, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't have my ultimate, so that's a bit bad. So I'm hoping to slow her down with all my things here, and run. So yeah, she should be a bit careful with everything, but it seems like our team should be able to catch her out just fine, so I'm gonna say good job. And I'm definitely gonna ward now. I'll ward! Don't worry. So I don't like warding this bush too much. I like warding around Baron, to be honest, because I feel like that gives us the most vision of the area, because we can go ahead and get the Scuttle Crab, but this prevents them from being able to take it behind our backs, or get in a position where they can steal it behind our backs. So Rengo just died. The important thing is I wonder exactly where he died, to be honest, which is problematic. Okay, so he died there, so he was pretty close to the base, so that's nice. We can't get it. Ren is dead. I'm going to say be careful. We don't want to get too much in their jungle without them seeing me, or without seeing where they are. I mean, they're all mid lane, but we don't want them to get caught out too much. Skype much. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some more. Just get the jungle crap that we need for my nice little bit bonus. She went invis, but not invis with W. Oh. What? Oh well. I have no idea what they're talking about. Let's see. Okay, they're over there, so I'm going to go ahead and go this way. Gonna throw it on my Q because it makes the W makes my Q cooldown go very low, which allowed me to escape. You see, sometimes, you know, you gotta think outside the box, especially with champions that are new. Like, I could use my W to get my Q cooldown lower so I can jump over walls much more easily. Okay, so I'm gonna get grabbed here, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my ability here to make sure we don't die. And say that's good enough. And she's dead, so we don't have to worry about her. I'm going to say Rengo should probably be careful, because if he's in the front, he can get caught out pretty poorly. And I'm going to jump over the wall. Going to be like, yo! And I'm going to go ahead and, like, you see, that makes my cooldowns much lower, which makes it a bit easier to chase. Sadly, though, I still got slowed. And I'm going to just jump over the wall and go to top lane. So, yeah, I don't know. The little jumps are fun. 7-11. You know, oh, I kind of stole that tower, so I did take blue as someone was taking it. So I wonder, Baron quickly. Okay, so Varus is back up, and Kindred is back up. Quick. I understand, I'm coming. Though, I mean, Fizz is on the way several times. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure, you know, we don't die here. And good thing the Fizz didn't die. Fizz should be careful though. Fizz should definitely be careful. We have no idea what any of them are. So hopefully, you know, we get out in time. We get out in time indeed, I believe. Rengar kind of got himself killed though. There. Not much we could have done, sadly. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting my talisman for the extra group speed buff. And after that, I think I'm gonna go for my my mobility boots. Dang, look at that speed! From what? I have no idea. I don't know what that speed was from. Empowered recall. Yeah, that's what. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the recall gave us a bit more speed. So I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of buffs to our minions. And there's this thing. And like you see now, our auto attacks do slow. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of try to bring them down a bit. And I'm kind of dead here, aren't I? Gonna try to slow you down and ult. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Gonna jump away. Oh dang! You didn't expect that. You didn't expect that. So I used my ultimate to keep myself alive, and then I ran to the turret using my Q. Feels bad, man. What? So I think that was actually really nice on my part. I feel super proud of myself. Booyah! So I managed to keep myself alive, close enough to the turret, which is pretty nice, which allowed me to survive, get in the turret, and I managed to use my Q hops to get as far away as possible, and then I waited for them to come back up, which allowed me to jump and attack the Kindred, so I got the initiative of the strike, which allowed me to be sure to kill her without myself dying. So I'm going to say we should be careful. We don't know what too many of them are. I'm going to go ahead and start putting down wards, to be honest. Like, Sejuani's out there. I mean, I don't think it's too worrisome for our teammates if they continue to follow with both of them. Fizz signals to be careful. Oops, I accidentally jumped towards him. My bad. But I mean, they're pretty much dead now. I'm going to go ahead and kind of put myself with a few deeper wards, which is pretty nice indeed. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of the first ward to get a ward over the wall, which will be pretty nice. And they're dead. Okay, no, I'm clicking away. You guys saw that I was clicking away, but it kept me at the turret for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and just give us a plain old speed boof. I don't know why I keep calling it a boof. Ooh, please don't steal that. Okay, good. I didn't steal that. Okay. Q. No, my Q didn't come up fast enough, but I mean, at least they're going to kill the Akali, and hopefully the Fizz survives. Nope. The Akali's going to get the Fizz, too. So that was a Fizz, typical for the Akali. Typical indeed, but I think, you know, now that we took out 3 members of the team, and that was actually 3 members of our team, so it wasn't bad for them. They really made a good play of it, but we still managed to get the inhibitor in the mid lane, and it's only Kindred and Sejuani. I feel like, turn around. I feel like if he turns around on the Kindred, he should be able to kill her. Vlad, come on, bro. Okay, she's gonna ult, and hopefully he can draw her out of her ultimate. Okay, good job. Good job, Vlad. That's good. That's definitely good. So I feel like, you know, gonna give myself a pat on the back for thinking it up. Because I do think that was a pretty ingenious plan on my own part. I told Vlad, well, I pinged him. I'm like, you can do it. If you run away, you're probably gonna poke down and killed. But if you turn around, you can kill the Kindred. Because the fact that I could kill the Kindred told me that the Kindred was pretty weak. I mean, I almost 1v1'd her until, you know, I started dying really fast. So I was thinking, you know, Kindred's pretty weak. I mean, she has a lot of damaging items now, but she doesn't have a lot. She has 2 completed items, not including her boots, I guess. Well, I guess, does this count as a completed item? I guess it does. I don't know. I'm actually going to go ahead and get this, just because, you know, another stack would be nice. Wait, did I not get the stack before? Yeah, I should be getting stacks. I'm being hunted by Kindred. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm being hunted by Kindred, so I'll hunt the Kindred as well. And it seems like Vlad's just super powerful now. Or at least, you know, he's not going to die easily. I'm going to go ahead and slow down the Sejuani. I don't know if me and the Fizz could do something. Oh, he died to the minions. Dang. So I don't think we can get Sejuani, but I'm going to go ahead and get the jungle camp anyway. The only thing I'm afraid of is if Sejuani comes in. But the Vlad's kind of sticking around their base, so for the most part they're probably not going to be too interested in us, me and the Sivir. They're probably more interested in the base. And Sivir's focusing this. So I'll go ahead and... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to take this out. Die! I'm going to try my best to escape this alive. Sivir, I would not recommend jumping into that, but sure, why not? Gonna go ahead and exhaust him. Okay, my bad. I didn't see. Oh wow, they're all here. We got caught. Yep. Well, we got one of them. You know, that's all that counts, right? And let's see, Kindred got the assist, and I believe getting an assist on a hunted target probably empowers Kindred. Though I feel like I should getting... Doesn't this help me in power? I don't know. This isn't helping me. I know I killed the minion that it told me to go after. And it seems like Rengar escaped, so that's pretty good. I'd say so far we're actually winning. I mean, not just because of our team. I mean, our team is a big help here with the Rengar and the Vlad. But I feel like, you know, we're pulling our own weight. We're not holding the team back too much. Not anymore, at least. Some extra attack speed would be pretty nice, you know. Looking at the Frozen Mallet, basic attack slow targets. There's no cooldown on it. And it's 30% slow for each auto attack. So if I can keep getting auto attacks off, so the attack speed helps with that. If I can keep getting off those attacks, you know, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice to consistently give them a 30% slow. And guess what? If I use my Mounting Dread with the 30% slow, it's 100% slow. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I know they changed slows a while ago. I don't know if it completely stacks at the moment, but you know, you never know. I'm gonna say we should go ahead and hunt. Gonna make it so I can't die, at least in my circle. And I'm gonna wait here for the heal. Macaulay managed to get away, sadly. I don't think there was much we could do for that. I don't know why our team's still chasing so far. I mean, in my opinion, it feels very dangerous. But maybe we can do something here. It seems like, you know, we're gonna get the Sejuani, which is the biggest threat in my opinion. I mean, of course, you know, there's always the... Okay, so she jumped over the wall and died. Okay. I think that was her flash. I definitely think that might have been her flash. But the thing is, what I didn't get, like... Sure, Kali is very strong, but, like, she's pretty easy to boss. She has not a super large amount of health. The biggest problem would be Sejuani, because she's incredibly tanky, which would have made going through her very much the biggest problem. Your master plan, huh? Okay, so I managed to get the assist. That's all I want. I just want a lot of assists. So, let's get down to it. Do I think Sejuani can support? That's what this whole thing is about, right? So I'm going to go ahead and try to do something here. I guess maybe we should have focused turret. I'd say we should focus Akali down and kill her, and then our team should be able to get the kill. I mean, Sejuani, like I said, is probably the biggest problem with how bulky she is. I mean, like, you see, Kindred just gets blown up. Their team, when they're left alone, gets blown up. It's the only one that takes a while to blow up is Sejuani, which is good for setup. So I'm going to say, GG, well played. Well played. My bad, I did WEP. Don't know what WEP stands for. So let's think about Kindred. Yeah, I think, to be honest, she's probably not going to be the best support. I mean, she does have a slow, she has good utility, and her ultimate could be used as support. It's very similar to Bird's, which Bird's is pretty much, he throws an area down that is everything within it, trapped in the area, is trapped in time for a bit, it's trapped in gold, can't be damaged or targeted, which is actually kind of like what Kindred's is. It's a really skill-based kind of ultimate. With Bards, you know, you have to aim for that moment when everything is not golden anymore, and you can just aim for that moment. You can use it to get cooldowns and such. But with Kindred's, you have to aim for that moment because you have to account for, like, it gives you a good chance to even the playing fields. Because everyone on the team can only get down to 10%. So, I mean, let's say you're already at, 15%, and the enemy team's at 50%. If they want to fight you, they have to get you or not. But if they stick in your tower, you can probably in those few seconds try to get them down to 10% as well. So when you're both at 10%, it's, you know, anyone's game at the end. Because 10% is so low, if you can really focus on getting off that kill, it's going to be really nice. Like what I did with the Kindred. She didn't get low enough, but I mean, like, she tried taking me down, she couldn't. So I managed to put everything in my field. So I'd say as a support, if you have a team that works well together, it's the same thing with a lot of champions. And I'm saying, like, her ultimate is a very good team-oriented ultimate. It could be a very good support class ultimate. You make sure everyone on your team is on the same page. You focus the person down who's the biggest priority. And then you focus down anyone else who needs to be down low. You can get down a good amount of their team pretty low with that thing without the threat of being dead. And then you have to plan on who to focus when the ultimate ends, you know? So I'd say if you have a really good teamwork kind of team, or you have a pre-made team, that's going to be very good for using Kindred's ultimate. So I'm going to say it's a maybe. It has yet to be seen. It's only the first day Kindred's come out. So I'm going to let you guys decide in the comments down below. Tell me if you think she can work as a support, tell me how you build her, tell me your strategies. If you don't think she can port, give me reasons why. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if so, remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.